This is woodworking. What's a scary noise?
Never give up.
I am attempting to renovate this RV all by myself.
Frankie has left me alone
For the next 3 weeks with no help from anyone, no handy tool man to boss around, and I'm doing all this while being 8 months pregnant. In case you've missed how much we've already done on this RV, we've managed to move to a new country with all our belongings, seal up the leaky windows, rebuild the seating and kitchen prep areas, and Frankie even put in a whole new engine. So far, this is going way better than our first van build back in 2019 that was filled with rust and disgusting sludge. Frankie and I have been thriving on this project and having so much fun working together. But it hasn't all been easy.
They're broken.
One of the screws isn't even in.
We have a new leak.
Even with my pregnancy getting further along, my energy and stamina dwindling,
Feeling very pregnant today.
and my partner leaving me for so long,
It's time for me to go.
I've committed to undertake a major construction project before he gets back because our van build depends on it.
Let's see what you did, babe.
Welcome back to the van build. Frankie has left me alone on this project.
It's time for me to go. This is tough because I'm gonna be losing my baby and my wife and my dog.
He's gonna be gone for the next couple of weeks, so we need to get some things done because this van is a mess. And this baby is coming soon, so we need to finish. Oh, my goal for while Frankie is away is to finish these walls and get them all tiled so that we can build the kitchen up around it. I also want to tile over here and have all of our new wood pieces painted. That feels like a lot of work. It's also really hot out and I'm just like, well, we're gonna try to do as much as we can today. I've gotten here bright and early. There's a really big bug in there. Cool. First sanding is outside, thankfully, because there's actually airflow outside and there's none in here. And I get to sit down. How great is that? Oh, I've got these 2 boxes that are gonna be our conversation area boxes, but the seams on them are kind of like a little bit janky, so I'm gonna try to sand these down flat. It's gonna be like a nice, smooth finish. Oh my goodness, I barely started and I'm already like, I've also got really bad heartburn today. Okay, we've got a drink. Now we can continue. Doing this alone is definitely a lot harder than just bossing Frankie around. Bump update. I'm like, woo, 32 weeks right now? My God. Okay, according to the interweb, if I combine sawdust and wood glue, that'll fill all my little patchy holes. I think I might have too much sawdust. Whatever. Here goes nothing. Okay, this is not working. Start more glue. The internet provided no ratios. Okay, that's kind of working. I think we're getting somewhere. And then we're gonna scrape the excess off. This is Shitty Woodworking with Alex. Welcome. Kind of satisfying, actually. I don't know, what do you think? I feel like the people on the internet looked much less chunky than mine. The difference here on F&A is I'll actually tell you how crappy it looks. Pray to the gods of woodworking that sanding it makes it all better. So the truth is I'm not completely alone. I do have Paco, but for whatever reason, Paco won't get out of the seat. Maybe he smells Frank in the chair. Do you miss Dad? Yes or no? No. This is like the hardest part of the whole thing. Just getting in. Oh. The other thing I was deciding on was a paint color for the wood. I don't really like the orange that I got originally. It was supposed to be more brown, but it turned into orange. So I think I'm leaning towards the brown because it turned out to be the same as this. This is kind of giving diarrhea vibes, and this is like a nice kind of vintage brown, I think. How this thing works. I don't even think it has the tip in here that I need. No. I gotta go find a better tool. Got the big guns. Starting to lose steam. That walk to and from the garage is getting longer by the second. Hi, puppy. You gonna come and help now? Up and over. Yep. There's so much junk over there. Okay, lefty loosey, baby. Ouch. Got it. Okay. 8 more to go for this one. This drill is so heavy. How do you hold it up in a place? Oh, it's so hard. Okay. This is going well. That's a workout for the neck. Ooh, 1 down, 1 to go. What do you want to bet the bigger one has less screws? Here's open. Oh, I think it actually does have less. That's so good. Oh, this one had 3. Back to sanding. Sitting down is hard. My last glue mix was a little bit too thick, going like 90-10. Thinner, for sure. So this still kind of looks crappy, but I think it looks better than the other one. Seams are closing up, so hopefully when I sand everything a second time, which is gonna be so much fun, it'll be ready for a coat of paint. I think I've just had an epiphany that wood glue and wood filler are not the same thing, even though the internet would have you believe. I'm gonna, I guess, let it dry and then come back and see if this actually did anything. Got low expectations at this point. Okay, let's go. It's been a while since the engine's been turned over, so let's see how she does. That was a scary noise for a second there. I was like, I'm gonna let it run for a couple of minutes just to get the juices going while I set up my tools for today. Like this tripod tool. It's working really well. Whoa, falling over. This bump is getting the best of me. Big step. Oh, okay. Airflow, airflow. I haven't looked in here since we did that gluing, so let's see how it turned out. I don't know if it really filled the gap. Sand it all off now. Let's get ready for today's workout. Let's get physical, physical. It's so hot. Sanding, take 2. Lessons learned from the other day. It's absolutely destroyed my body last time doing this. My whole back was like, oh, it's definitely been more than 24 hours since I set this. Today, I'm trying to be more mindful of my posture and not squatting so much, more sitting. Trying to keep the baby happy, you know? Keep the mama happy. The baby won't let me work. Puppy, what is it, my man? What is it? You wanna go in the bed? Yes, okay. Is that what you wanted? Oh my goodness. 10 out of 10 would not recommend trying it this way. All of my wood people watching, there's gotta be a better way to do this. It's like you're working at the nail salon, taking off a really bad gel polish. There's so much glue everywhere. I think I need a new pad. I'm like really afraid to see those boxes I did because they were the first and probably the worst. Well, these look like crap. I have to give so much props to any solo van builders. I don't know if my van would ever get down. Oh, throat punch. Never give up. Find a new tool. I miss Frank. I'm losing my mind. Do I add more? Is that a crazy thing to think? I don't think a paint a coat's gonna hide that. What did I just say? In the spirit of it can't possibly get worse, I'm gonna add some wood filler on top to maybe try to level it out a bit. This stuff, it's kind of like sand. Oh, I'm starting to get dizzy. But I've got high hopes for this. I feel like it looks way better than it did without the wood filler. So now we just wait till tomorrow, sand it up. Hopefully it'll be ready for primer. rained last night, and all I was thinking was like, did I close all the windows? Ooh, is it dry down here? Or is that a giant puddle? Okay, the windows were definitely closed, but this is definitely still leaking. Oh, sugar, sugar, sugar. I don't get it. Where is it coming from? Oh, there's a lot. It's like soup in here. I don't even want to touch it, gross. It's supposed to rain all day again today, too.
Hey, what's up, baby?
I'm gonna drill a hole in the bottom of the van.
Oh, don't, like, how? What are you gonna do?
Okay, I'm doing it. All right, bye. Now, how do you... It makes it look so easy. What? How to get the drill bit off an impact drill. I don't think there's any wires or anything under here. Lowest point. Feels pretty flat. Instantly clogged. Woo, we got a dribble. Oh, that's all wet now. Steps back. My real goal for today is to just clean up. It's 100% humidity, and it's supposed to rain all day long. So I don't want to commit to painting, but I do want to clean the whole area up so that tomorrow I can painting. That's the plan. The storm clouds are rolling in. My stomach is grumbling. I need to eat some food. Oy, oy, oy. But I think I got some good work done today. I did do a little bit more of the wood filler, so I'm gonna have to sand again, clean again. But I think we're in a good spot for priming. All right, buddy, let's go home. Let's go. Oh. So, definitely better than just with the wood glue. I'm like a little bit more hopeful. That's good, that's good. Ooh, do you feel this breeze? I'm like Beyonce right now. So I've got 220 sandpaper on my sanding circle. I'm pretty happy with how they turned out, and I'm a full send kind of gal. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some primer on these, because if these don't work out, I'm definitely not gonna prime the inside. Hey, big guy. Hey. Oh, yeah. Rocker's a big guy. And whenever I come over, I let him out because he likes to wander in the fields. But now he's a hot boy, so let's take him inside. Look at that wiggle waggle. Take you later, bro. Nice. This is so hard. What the fuck? Spent half my day just trying to get this lid off. Finally. That worked so well. I'm so impressed. And you can't really tell that I made a huge mess underneath of this. So that gives me faith. I'm gonna go finish sanding the inside of the van where I put the wood filler yesterday. And then I'm gonna decide how I feel. I'm definitely already having some like hip pressure. So maybe today's not a big day of working. I'm also wondering, Frankie's gonna be back, and then we have to build the whole kitchen. We have so much to do in there. Do I wanna paint it all now and potentially scuff it up? Because the paint job I did back in Tennessee has already got some scuffs and things that I need to fix on it. Or do I wanna wait more closer to the end to actually put the paint down? But we also have this ticking time clock of the baby coming. I've got 2 months to go. I want to do as much as I can before the baby's here, and then it's going to be even harder to get things done. Gonna be really impressive when Frankie gets back. So we've got to head to the airport and pick him up right now.
As long as you are by my side.
Hi, Papa. Hi, Papa boy. Hey, baby. Hey, inside. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, boy. Oh, thank you, boy. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Come here, buddy. Inside. Oh, my God.
Hi.
Hi. Oh.
So we've got Frank back on the construction site.
And just like that, I got back to work, you know? I went to work and I come back for work.
More work.
More work.
So I want to show you what I did.
What did you do?
So many things.
No way.
You've been very busy.
No way.
Okay, look at this.
All right, show me. Moment of truth. Let's see how much Alex actually got done. You covered this stuff. That means you sanded here.
Yeah.
Okay. You tested colors. Okay, yeah, nice. I like that. Looks really good. Yeah, nice job.
My big takeaway from this time doing solo pregnant van life is that it was way harder than I anticipated. I had all these ideas of things that I wanted to get done, and it just, between life and my limited amount of hours I could be in here and how hot it was really just like impossible to get all these things done, especially by myself, not having Frankie to boss around.
See, guys, it really shows how much work we get done with a boss.
I'm the supervisor.
You are.
I'm glad that Frankie is home and we can start tackling this together, because it's definitely a lot easier to get projects done, to stay motivated, to do things when you have a second set of hands helping you out with it. Not to say you can't do it by yourself, but it's definitely a lot easier when you've got help.
You have a partner.